Hello and welcome to another Making Mondays Matter. I'm a little bit late today in getting out of the box. Had a few software issues on my side, and that kind of delayed me doing this presentation this morning, as you would often do on a Monday morning. For many of us in the Caribbean and in North America, I dare say across the world actually, with COVID-19 in the air, many of us are being forced to work shorter hours, or for you office folk to work from home. And actually, some of you are not even being able to do what you normally do to make a living. This has actually caused me to reflect on some of the things that we discuss. When I say we, some friends of mine who are into racing car driving, when they talk about taking corners. And as I reflected upon the analogy, well, some of the things that they talk about, I found an analogy that really applies to us at this point in time. For many of us, we are facing our first mandatory, or I would say national curfew, where you're being forced to be indoors at a particular time. Yes, many of us may have had experienced curfews in our teenage years when our parents told us we need to be home by a particular time. But I'm talking about something a lot bigger than this, or bigger than that, I should say. Because for us in the free world, we are accustomed to, going out when we are ready and coming home when we are ready, that type of thing. And so this is a big change. And so I'm asking the question, what are you going to do with this time that you now have on your hands? How are you going to use it to effectively maximize what happens when this particular time is over? And yes, COVID-19 will come to an end. This too shall pass. And so going back to the analogy of racing car driving, one of the things that my racing car buddies would say is when you're approaching a corner, you need to be thinking about the exit. And for those who are new to the corner, they will tell you, well, brake earlier since you don't know the corner. And this, I guess, is more with the rally car drivers. You brake earlier because you want to assess what the corner is so you can exit as quickly as you can. And so using this analogy, as we go into this uncertain time, this corner that we are not too familiar with, we may need to slow down, take stock, but assess where you are and what you want to do when this period is over. Yes, we may appear to be losing time and productivity at this particular moment, but what is it that you want to achieve when you exit this period, when you exit this corner, when you come out of this bend that has slowed you down? And so one of the things that I would encourage us to do is to take stock of where we are right now and what we want to do, what we want to achieve coming out of this, whether it's a few weeks, whether it's a few months. What is it that you want to achieve? And as you reflect on this, then determine what is it that you need to do right now. If it's some additional studying, if it's just some additional reading, if it's making some plans with your business for persons like myself who work from home in any case, so being at home is not foreign to me. My office is attached to my home, so I'm accustomed from that aspect. But there are some of you who aren't in your office. What are you planning to do when you get back to that office? What is it that you would like to achieve? Make those plans now. Do whatever you can to prepare yourself to exit this bend and maximize. Like I said, it may be studying, it may be just building on the plans that you already have. But another thing, like I said, you may think that you're losing productivity now. How can you at least maintain where you're at? And for those of us, and I like to use my fitness analogies, you can't do the level of running or gym as you would have done before. Rather than do nothing at all, at least see what you can do to maintain your level of fitness. Your home, probably restrict yourself a little bit from going into the fridge and into the kitchen and snacking. Try to get into a routine of, during the 2 weeks, 4 weeks, month, whatever it is, getting up and doing something. Get those 5 pound weights out, get those rubber bands out. If you are a beach person and you live close to the beach, you may not have gone for a little while. Get out there and do something, so that when this period is over, you are in the best position possible to make the most of what is to come. And so, until we meet again next Monday, let's set ourselves up to take this bend, so that when we exit, we are exiting as fast as we can, making the most of what we can do and what we can achieve. So again, this is David Ince for another Making Mondays Matter from Living Successfully Inc.